The reason that running feels so hard has nothing to do with that your body is out of shape. It's because nobody taught you how to run properly. And I struggled too, until I discovered these 8 strategies that transformed my running from pure torture to something I actually look forward to. And the best thing is, you can implement these strategies already this week. Hey, I'm Matt, someone who loves running and who've made tons of mistakes over the last couple of years. Underfueling, overtraining, ignoring rest days, you name it. But I've also picked up some strategies that actually worked and changed the way that running feels to me. So whether you're just getting started or trying to make running feel less of a punishment, in this video I will share the tips that actually worked. No hype, no fancy gear, just real stuff that makes running feel a lot easier. Let's get into it. Consistency is kind of the broccoli of every running advice. It's boring, but it's essential. The biggest mistake that runners can make is overanalyzing every run, especially in the beginning. They'll do a 3-kilometer jog and immediately start asking themselves, am I getting faster? Am I getting good at it? And honestly, that kind of pressure really ruins the fun before it even starts. In the first month, just show up. Don't rate your performance. Don't compare your splits. But just run, walk or jog as planned and keep showing up. And speaking of plans, a basic walk or run schedule is great when you're just starting out. And you're not cheating by walking. You're just teaching your body how to adapt without getting wrecked. Walking is totally fine, and so are rest days. They are just part of your training. Now here's a trick I swear by. Schedule your runs like appointments. Put them in your calendar, with the type of run, the distance and maybe even the target pace. And you can even use ChatGPT for this. You can import your past runs, tell it your goals and it will spit out a plan for you. The truth is, your pace doesn't really matter. What only matters is that you're showing up. You don't need to go hard, you just need to go often. Let's talk about tension. Because stiff shoulders and clenched fist, well, it's secretly draining energy. And I used to run like that as well. I had my shoulders high, my jaw locked and my hands in little fists like I was about to throw down with the sidewalk. But once I started doing little mental check-ins mid-run, relaxing my shoulders, shaking out my hands, letting my jaw go slack, it changed everything. My body moved better and my breath felt way easier. And posture matters too. Look about 10 meters ahead and not straight down. And keep your chest open. And a phone in your hand, well, it's a no from me. Use a vest, a belt or anything to let your arms swing naturally. And some days just ditch your phone or watch entirely. Just run by feel. No pace, no pressure, just movement. And do you really want to make running feel lighter? Well, run with music, a podcast, or maybe a friend. It gives your brain something to focus on besides how tired your legs feel. If there is one thing that makes running feel instantly easier, is dialing in your form. Imagine a string pulling you gently up from the top of your head. That tall, lifted feeling is what we're aiming for. And then, lean forward a little bit. But from your ankles, not your waist. You're not bowing, but you're gliding. And here's a big one. Shorten your stride. Most runners overstride. They land way out in front, creating a braking force with every step. Instead, try to land with your foot directly under your hips. It's smoother, faster and easier on your joints. And you can even practice a little figure 4 drill. Lifting your foot straight up under your body using your hamstrings, not your calves. And once you get that motion down, your stride will feel more natural and less like a marching band audition. Also keep an eye on your cadence. That's how many steps you take per minute. The sweet spot is between 170 and 190, but your watch will probably count it for you. Or you just count it yourself for 30 seconds and then you multiply it by 2. And if you really want to improve, well, record yourself running, front, side and back. It might feel a bit awkward, but it's actually the best way to spot imbalances and fix your form. Breathing should be automatic, but when you're running, it should be intentional. I used to breathe like I was panicking. Quick, shallow gasps through my mouth that made my chest tight. So, no wonder I felt miserable. But then I learned to sync my breath with my strides. Try inhaling for 4 strides and then exhaling for 4 strides. It keeps things steady and it helps your body and mind to stay connected. Or you want to take things deeper? Well, practice nose-only breathing during walk breaks. Big inhale through the nose, slow exhale. It calms your nervous system and helps your body adapt to lower oxygen levels, meaning you'll be less breathless when you run. It sounds weird, but it trains your body to handle rising carbon dioxide levels. And that is what usually triggers the panicked "I need to breathe now" feeling. Bottom line, train your lungs like you train your legs, because they are part of the team too. Your body might be capable of more what you think, but your brain, it's kind of a drama queen. So let's outsmart it. When things get tough, use the 5 seconds trick. Just tell yourself 5 more seconds. And most of the time, that's enough to get through the moment. You can also break down your run in mini goals. Tell yourself you just run through the next tree or the next corner. It makes it feel way easier. Here's a fun one too. Add a burst of speed to your run, just 20 seconds, and then slow down. The new pace will feel way easier by contrast. And don't underestimate the power of distraction. Like I said before, music, podcast, audiobooks, everything to help your mind escape the feeling of, oh, this sucks. And remember, mental tricks are not about avoiding effort. They're about reframing it. You're not suffering, you're adapting. Doing the same loop, at the same pace, at the same location, every single week, that's a recipe for burnout. So let's change it up. Run on a trail, find a hill, or explore a new park you never run in. Or use apps like Strava to scout new routes. They're basically Google Maps for runners. You can even create hybrid sessions. Run for 10 minutes, do a minute of jogging, then air squat, and then go again. It builds strength and it keeps things fresh. Plus, your brain does not get bored. Running should not feel like a chore. When it feels like an adventure, it becomes something that you actually look forward to doing. And that's what you want. Let me tell you this. If you're running on an empty stomach, your body is going to let you know. I always eat 1 hour before a long run. And my go-to is oats with honey, banana and nuts. Or I eat white rice, because I live in Indonesia and it's really the perfect carb. And my run is over 90 minutes. I always use a Cis energy gel every 40 minutes. It contains 40 grams of carbs and it keeps my energy level steady and it prevents me hitting the wall. And personally, I always take Celtic sea salt and magnesium every day. Since adding those, I haven't had a single spasm or restless leg episode. It's really a game changer for me. So what you put in your body directly affects the way your run feels. So treat fueling like a training and not like an afterthought. And last but not least, take care of your body. I do a 10-minute running focused yoga every day, which keeps my joints happy and my leg loose. I made a video of this yoga routine and I've added the link to this video's description. I foam roll a few times a week, especially my calves, my quads and my inner thighs. And I try to do a massage every week. And ice baths, I won't lie, they suck, but they really work. And I also suggest to add some strengthening exercises for your legs every week to your training. Just once a week is already enough. And don't forget your warm-up. Just 5 minutes will make your run feel so much easier already. I've attached a link to my warm-up routine to the description of this video. So here's the deal. Running does not get easier because you magically get better. It gets easier because you build consistency, run relaxed, fix your form, train your breath, fuel your body, master your mindset, switch it up, and actually recover. So which of those 8 strategies are you going to try this week? Drop it in the comments. I read everyone. And if you have any questions, let me know, because I'm more than happy to help you. If this video helped you, then please like and subscribe. Then you'll get notified if I upload a new video. And remember, keep showing up, keep it light, and keep it fun. Because the run will always get easier when you stop fighting it.